Fit in 10 Nation, happy Halloween, and it is day 43 of the challenge. And we're getting through the scans, we're getting some good results. I want to remind you that as the challenge moves on, things do get, there's some momentum that builds as the challenge goes on, okay? So keep following through, keep being consistent, and things get better and better as time moves on. But you've got to make sure you are consistent. Some days are not enough. You need to be consistent, meaning virtually every single day. Okay, if not every single day, virtually every single day. Okay, make sure you log everything you eat every single day. Okay, make sure you do that. This is really, really important for your own accountability and for your accountability to me. Okay. All right, protein powder. Somebody mentioned to me this morning, they said, listen, I found a protein powder. I had an old protein powder I used to get 20 grams of protein with, and then I found one that has 35 grams of protein. So, I found one that was better because it has more protein per serving. So, okay, that's fine, but you've got to look at the protein density. Okay, so you've got to look at the serving size. So what's the total mass of the serving size? So if you look at Quattro, Magna Quattro, the protein that I carry, it's like a 40 or 41 gram serving. And then there's like 35 grams of protein in there. Okay, so you're getting somewhere around that 80 to 85% purity, so quite pure, right? But you can look at other protein powders where the serving size is like, 60 grams. And you're getting like, 40 grams of protein, but that's only a purity. So even though you're getting 40 grams of protein, which like you're getting more per serving, you're actually getting less in terms of the total amount of what you're getting. And also you want to be aware of what else you're getting in that powder, right? How much fat, how much carbohydrates. Because ultimately when you're buying a protein supplement, you are buying a protein supplement. You're not buying a supplement to purchase fat and carbohydrates, right? You're purchasing for the protein in it, right? So you want to get a good quality protein. When it comes to whey protein, buy a whey isolate. Buy a pharmaceutical grade whey isolate. I can tell you right now, more companies than not cheapen their products and lie on their labels as to what's in their product, okay? So, and there's many ways they can cheapen the product without even technically lying on the label, okay? Cheap amino acid spiking is one way of doing that. All right, they just put in extra amino acids, cheaper ones, the ones that your body doesn't really need, like non-essential ones that don't really play an important function in the body, and that raises the protein level. But the protein quality, the overall protein quality is not good, okay? Because the level of essential amino acids are lower, okay? So be very, very aware of this. When it comes to whey isolate, spend the money on it, okay? And look for a pharmaceutical grade company. I cannot stress this enough, okay? All right. Let's get to a question here. Question. Okay. So somebody wrote me and they said, I realize that weight training is mentally challenging for me, especially when we are trying to do some weights to failure or heavy weight we think we can do. Personally, I don't like the feeling of failing or not being able to complete the set/number of reps. I know we are doing this to challenge ourselves and to get stronger, but sometimes it's hard to accept the fact that I cannot do it and I'm letting myself down. I'm not sure how I can improve my mental game. Okay. So you have to understand that you want to fail when you are weight training. I'm going to say it again. You want to fail. You want to push your body as hard as you can. And yeah, maybe you were trying to shoot for 8, but we only get 7. That's okay. That's just how strong you are. You're going to get less results if you go for lighter weight and get the reps that you want. Okay, and not fully max out, not fully come to failure. Okay, so it's kind of like saying, listen, I really want to get an A+ all through my life in school, so I'm just going to stick to doing grade 1 math. And that way I can always get an A plus. Okay, but you're going to be held back. Like, you know, you've got to push yourself ahead, and part of pushing yourself ahead is to challenge yourself. The challenging part is reaching that crux, that point where, you know, you might get it, you may not. But you will eventually. That's the point. You will. Okay? And this is the only way of knowing is trying. That's the only way. Okay? So, I'm going to say this again. When you're training with weight, you want to reach failure. Okay? You want to keep trying to push those numbers up, and you will get stronger this way. If you hold back and you don't push yourself as much, you're going to get less results. You're not going to see the results that you could potentially get. So you can play it safe, and then go with a weight that you know is going to be easy for you, and then get all those numbers of whatever they are, and say, yeah, I got it. But you're not going to see the progress you want to see. Meanwhile, other people who aren't quite getting there, they're going to continue to get stronger and get better and improve, right? So it's like you have to go there. You just have to go there. If you want to improve, you have to go there. It's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing or a bad thing. It just is what it is. So I think what I'm going to encourage you, the way to think about this is it's just a process that you go through, and it doesn't matter what the weight is or what the reps are. Well, it doesn't matter, obviously, but it doesn't matter in the context of, you know, you're in the, you know, the exceptional club or you're not. You just are where you are, and the focus is on you improving. So I'm going to say this again. It doesn't matter where you are. I don't care. Nobody cares. I understand you might care. But also know that that's the way that you are going to get better. So if you do care, then that tells me you want to get better, right? So if you want to get better, you have to go through this. You have to challenge the body. You got to take it to a point that it's not used to. And then it will adapt to that, and then it will get better. And then you're going to be better, and then that weight that you felt bad at because you couldn't get at one point, now you're getting and you're doing more. And the only way you can do more is by getting to the point that you are, according to this, scared to get to, right? So it's part of the process. It's normal, it's natural. Every single one of us has to go through it. Okay, so I hope that helps you, okay? All right, and with that, we're going to get the message of the day. And the message of the day is this: don't limit your challenges. Rather, challenge your limits. Don't limit your challenges, rather challenge your limits. That's basically exactly what I talked about. Okay? The only way you will improve is by challenging your limits. And I promise you, if you challenge your limits, you will get better faster than if you do not challenge your limits, okay? You wouldn't be where you are today in various aspects of your life if you didn't challenge yourself or put yourself into positions where you were vulnerable, okay? Vulnerability is an aspect of life that is okay. It's all right to fail. It is okay. It is the normal function. We have to try and see. When we encounter new territory, we don't really understand that territory. Why? Because it is new. We are not used to it. But we become somewhat adapted to it as we enter that territory over and over again. We become more aware of it. We have a better understanding of it, and eventually it's like nothing to us anymore, right? It's the same thing with the weights, okay? And pushing yourself more on the weights, okay? So don't challenge limits. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say don't limit your challenges, rather challenge your limitations, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Positive energy, positive vibes. Believe in yourself. For the love of God, give some gratitude, and have a wonderful Halloween. Do not drink tonight or any other night during this challenge because it's very bad for you, and it's not the calories, it's the alcohol that toxifies your liver, and your liver is your fat-burning organ, okay? I will talk to you guys all soon. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow if I didn't see you today and keep pushing along. Day 43, we have what? How many more days left? What are we at? 27 days left. 27 days left. 27 days. Keep pushing. Stay focused. Every day counts. Consistency, consistency, consistency. See you guys.